Morning, folks. So the swamp is drying up pretty good. Thank God. It was pretty worrisome. We did end up having to cancel the barrel race and I think one other event so far. The arena is still pretty much like a milkshake, a mud milkshake. So hopefully it'll dry by tomorrow. Well, it started out looking like a disaster with water everywhere. It took a lot of ditch work, a lot of water draining of puddles, but we've got most of them. Some of these, like these two, are still pretty big. But some of these others aren't too bad. Got a little bit of water over there. Oops, I can't get through that way. People are starting to show up with their livestock and whatnot. Some of these puddles, like this one, there's nowhere to drain it to. We do have a actual drain with a manhole cover right there. But the doggone thing is higher than the higher than the puddle, so that doesn't really work. They brought us out a new tractor to try. It's on loan. It's pretty snazzy. Hate to get it dirty in all this mud though. But we got to give it back anyhow. This is our carnival. We haven't been able to get mechanical rides for quite a few years now. It's bounce house type stuff. This fellow over here with this one, that's going to be what they call family fun night, which is kind of a free carnival for kids. It's more bounce house type stuff. Actually, that says donuts. Maybe that's not it. Yeah, overall, I mean, there's big lakes out here too. We still got some small puddles. And some pretty good sized ones too, but mostly it's dried out. Surprisingly, we're starting to get a little bit of a breeze, and that's a good thing. That'll help it dry. This puddle here, that's a pretty good one, and that's kind of needed for parking. I dug a ditch across over into there. It was draining. I might be able to go a little deeper, but the ditch that I'm draining into, I think, is higher than the parking lot, so it'll come back the other way soon. That big old lake's kind of a problem. And that one there, we got more horses. I didn't see them show up. A few steers and things. All this hay. And more back over here behind these trailers to my left. But all this hay here we got out of that swamp turned out alright. That's the most hay we've ever got off of there. Usually we get up to 16 bales. This time I think we got right at 30. So that's a lot. Salmon Stampede is what they call our rodeo. We have two professional rodeos, and then we have the ranch rodeo, which is amateur, but those guys are good and anything goes. It's pretty fun to watch. The circus tent, they feed the rodeo contestants and the sponsors that help put this thing on pretty good meal in there, and there's usually some beer. But yeah, we've had troubles in the past with people that aren't supposed to be in there eating it up before the rodeo guys can get to it. They've cracked down on that pretty hard here last few years, though. Now that real big lake, the one that was probably a foot deep, is right here. Not very big puddle now. The reason why is all this plowed up dirt over here along the fence. I end up having to trench it, dig a ditch so it could drain, I don't know, 100 feet, a couple 100 feet maybe. But it drained all it could, so I filled it back in. Anyway, things are, like I say, kind of slow to kick off here. And then it gets really, really busy. So, thank you for watching, and see you soon. Hopefully I can keep doing a video in between all this stuff, but man, this fair, it's busy, it's hard to do. So, see you later.